So can we start?
Yeah, a few seconds. خلي الناس بس join. هسه احنا we are live. Give it a couple of seconds. خلي people is joining. طيب. نعمل announcement.
All right. Do you want me to start?
يلا ثواني بس خليهم. أنا بدي واحد أو اثنين يبدوا يشبكوا. لما بده يشبك بتشوف ببين اللايف على المنصة.
Right.
طيب يلا بسم الله. Thank you so much, Mr. Mohammed Moneer, for joining us today in our conference. We appreciate your help and support as one of our partner in the conference for Infoblox. Mr. Mohammed Moneer is the head of MIA Infoblox, and he will talk about a very interested area, which is the IP management solution, or what is mentioned as DDI, I think. I will give you the mic, and go ahead, please. Enjoy the
Rami. And before I really start, I just want to say how proud first I am, and as an Infoblox, to be part of this journey of the Arab Cloud Conference. So it's really an exciting time for us at Infoblox right now. So we find ourselves right in the middle of the significant major trends like zero trust, cloud security. So the way we manage our core network functions, both in data centers or in the cloud, are really becoming very important to us. So it's making our market opportunity expand as a result. So it's an exciting time when you look at how we are positioned in the market. So we're seeing a new set of technology vendors that are born in a more of cloud native and open source platform. So it's a software-driven solutions, which is designed for customers, and those customers really need to bridge both worlds so they can collectively manage the cloud security services across their span of traditional data centers, as well as the applications for sure. The application environment that are in the newer cloud environment, whether it is in private or a public or a hybrid cloud, that's the value proposition of Infoblox. So that's our distinctive property, all right, that distinguish us from some of the long-standing competitors or vendors across the region. Now, can we move to the next slide, please? All right. So we've been talking about SaaS, cloud, SD-WAN, those big trends, security, zero trust, stuff like what can we do to really change the perimeters from being a customer or someone just buying ad hoc equipment to the data centers. So as we're leading the SaaS market with our BloxOne DDI Service Edge, and the innovation we're bringing to the market, only visionaries inside the accounts and the customers, they are going to welcome it. So those are exciting to adopt the cloud-native paradigms. So when it comes to BloxOne DDI as a subscription services, I call it here BloxOne DDI as a subscription model. Not just those IT head decision makers, and they are always ready to say, you know what, hello, Mr. Moneer, we can support you in a completely different way. You know, Mr. Customer, can we have an easy access to the latest security solutions? easy to deploy, easy to invest, scale as we need. We can exit anytime, we can leave anytime. So it's becoming kind of a Netflix model when it comes to secure your DNS. So we started to see work from home to be the basics of every organization. Remote locations model, those requires a mission critical VDI. So every organization is trying to adapt quickly to those vendors who can help in securing their remote workers. So they've done a lot of attempts to effectively deliver high performance services. So that term of we have no budget or we're running out of budget is not anymore here. It has been dissolved. So Infoblox were ahead of those bad guys, and we have really invented a comprehensive security platform to protect number one internet protocol called DNS. Whether you're going to buy a next generation firewall or a firewall, sandboxing, all those security layers are designed for the fact to secure your email, your infrastructure from those bad guys. But what about DNS? This is the number one internet protocol, and just to highlight here, DNS using 53 UDP, 53 protocol. So all the legitimate traffic will go there. No one can protect it. And by the way, Cisco have made it clear and easy when they told the whole market that DNS is number one attack vector. So the same happened with Zscaler when it comes to DNS security. And by the way, those big security players, I call them vendors, like FireEye, Palo Alto, Checkpoint, Cisco, they have made it publicly available on their website, by the way, that 95% of malware comes through DNS. So when it comes to innovation, at Infoblox, we got into the DNS box as a standalone security package. So if the security engineer are really interested to know what are the malicious sites out there, what are the non-byte IP addresses, here I'm inviting them to take a look at the advantage of our active trust for the blocking DNS from the bad guys into more safer zone. So this is where SASE emerged to integrate all the security capabilities into the network. So it's becoming network service and managed via the cloud. Connect your devices. So for those people considering SASE solution, it's becoming really important to understand a lot of ways of consuming it. So if you think about cloud as a native SASE, where all network security services will be available via the cloud with one lightweight hardware device on the premise, that's what we call it, protect your DNS in the branch office. This is where small locations, if you are a restaurant, have 10 or 20 branches, so the number one protocol takes those communications through the SD1 or the MPLS comes through DNS. So SASE is part of this offering. But if you're a healthcare institution, a bank or a government entity with thousands of people in a single location, those they prefer to do it my way, and we call it do-it-yourself approach, where you need the cloud managed on-premise SASE model. So the question here, what if an organization have already deployed on-premise infrastructure? It's really easy to close it out. For sure, not easy to make the ROI calculation, but you know what? They can easily do the shift to a cloud managed approach to protect the huge investment they have done. So it's a new security framework. Gartner have been talking about it since a long time. So really, organization has to standardize the security capability across the entire networks. They have to eliminate the weak spots in their architecture. And by the way, DNS, we keep saying DNS is the #1 protocol because we've been neglecting the fact that DNS has to be protected. We've been trying to protect the email, protect the infrastructure, network, all the parameters around us. When it comes to DNS, we start thinking that DNS is by default secure. So it is one-way direction, and it's important for the visibility of the traffic. So last thing is to improve the user experience by, you know what, let me say it this way. The time reduction it takes to get us there to transform all the data through a secure tunnel of DNS. It has to be through the cloud, the branch offices through the cloud or SD-WAN. But number one message, why don't you do it through securing your DNS? So lockdown is becoming a DNS security by BloxOne DDI. That's it for me today. Thank you for the time given. Wanted to make it short. If any question here, just let me know. I'm here to support.
Thank you, Mr. Moneer, as usual. Short to the topic, and that's it for that. Great information and really great details that will help everyone really to make a very consolidated solution altogether at one time and controlling it very easy. Let's see if we have any questions. We'll encourage everyone to ask his questions directly to the presentation, Q&A, or to the live channel. I send also the feedback form. Also, you can communicate with Mr. Moneer by sending him questions. Also, they have the booth in the arena. Also, you can submit your contact to them in order to let them get back to you in your interest as well.
100%. Thank you, Rami. And thank you for everyone listening and watching. I want to make it short, straight to the point.
Great. Yes, thank you all. Yeah. Type. Fantastic. So mainly, I think no one have questions. All clear. Perfect. Like we will get the answers from their feedback form about this one.
I'm happy to get in touch with anyone if he has any question, anything to answer. It's all about not only question and answer, it's about working together to build some kind of opportunity. So that's it for me.
Yeah, and we already post the details about the session and about contact of Mr. Moneer. So you can also join him in the LinkedIn, Twitter, and just add him to your network and get this imperative information from his site.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
We are wishing everyone a good day, continuing to the other sessions. And thank you, Mr. Moneer, for your time and effort and being with us here. I appreciate your time. And we are going to the next session. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum. Why it is not connecting? Okay, we're trying to end the session. It seems there's some technical problems.